This is a food for thought exclusive.
Follow me around like a shadow. Fingertips running up my thighs. The rules stay heating up, and it's clear you ain't had enough. Wind me up, back breaking, like I'm at you, but you won't make it. Crawl on your knees to my demand. A good boy listens to commands. My boy toy, he'll be fun for the night. My body is the prize, a rare sight. Look, you want me, don't touch, give me hand to me. Look, you want me, don't touch, give me hand to me. Been on your radar cause you like how I slay. Waiting up all night just to see if I let you play. I knew you couldn't resist, just another number on my list. One look in your mouth like candy. Try a call, let's see if you'll have me. Crawl on your knees to my demand. Can you give it to me? Good boy listens to command. What you waiting on? My boy toy, he'll be fun for the night. My body is the prize, a rare sight. Look, you want me, don't touch, give me hand to me. Look, you want me, don't touch, give me hand to me. Still making wrong decisions. Can you handle the vixen? I need to know. I got problems that needs fixing. I need you, baby. Don't speak, just listen. Crawl on your knees to my demand. Let's play a game. Good boy listens to commands. All the same. Boy toy, he'll be fun for the night. You won't be sorry. Surprise, oh yeah, side. Look, you want me, don't touch, give me hand to me. Look, you want me, don't touch, give me hand to me. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, y'all? Trent Small is Jeff, aka Red Specs. I'm here with my brother and partner of this co-host, Papa Wolf, aka Alpha Moon. And this is Food for Thought, y'all. This is Food for Thought. We're coming to you live every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m., bringing you real food, music, and the truth that matters to our listeners. Catch us streaming live only on YouTube. Also, listen to our audio version on Spotify for creators and wherever you get your podcasts. This is going to be an interesting show.
Facts.
We got a visitor returning. Yeah, Bria, Sheree. Hopefully, you guys like that little video right there. That's song. Right. That's a song, Boy Talk. She's going to talk to us about that in a minute. So let's just get into it, man.
Let's get into it, baby.
We're ready. Let's go.
A new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up? Sorry about that, guys. I couldn't hear through my earphones. It was bugging me out here, man. So sorry about that little.
You good? You good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Mic check?
I don't know what's going on today, Alpha Moon.
I think that song got you going.
Boy Toy.
Yeah, the Boy Toy got you going. Like, whoa.
You said you're going to ask us some questions.
Oh, yeah, man. I got to ask us some questions about that one.
Yeah, guys. Remember, donations and gifts are always accepted here at Food for Thought. You guys can Cash App us at Food for Thought FFT, and you can Zelle us at Food for Thought 1424 at Gmail. As y'all know, checks and money orders are always accepted here at Food for Thought. And we thank you for sending those donations in, man. We appreciate it all the time here at Food for Thought. Also, you can watch us, our repeats.
Yeah.
And some of my cooking at Rumble.
I could catch up.
Yeah, Rumble at Food for Thought FFT. Now, you can also catch our season episodes every Friday at 7 a.m. and then again at 3 p.m. on Brooklyn Free Speech TV, Channel 3. That's in Brooklyn, baby. Big up to Brooklyn, man. Shout out to Brooklyn for holding us down for, I think this is like the third season.
Yeah, about the third season, man.
On Brooklyn Free Speech TV, man. And that's available on Spectrum 1998, Optum 69, RCN 84. And those that don't live in Brooklyn can catch it on Fios, right?
Yeah, Fios.
Yeah.
Verizon Fios.
Verizon
44.
Fios 44. So tune in and don't miss out on any of those. Also, if you got talent, you got a message, we want to hear it. Food for Thought is now accepting video submissions of all genres, whether it's original music, spoken word, or impactful community work. We want to hear and show your showcase here at Food for Thought.
Yes, yes.
Submit those MP4 videos and those files to Food for Thought 1424 at Gmail, and let's shine a spotlight on whatever work you're doing. We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Thanks.
Yeah, and also head over, man, to that merchandise, that website.
Yeah,
and grab some of that
goodies over there.
Yeah, man, grab some of that awesome merchandise. And also, I would like you guys just to blog in, man. Blog in with me. Also on the food conversation, because I have food conversations on that website, on the blog area. I want to know what you're cooking, what you're doing, you know, what's the latest restaurants that you like, you didn't like. Let us know. Show that up.
Yeah, man.
On that blog. We appreciate it. Also,
what's beautiful in your city? Look for the Food for Thought truck in your neighborhood.
What's beautiful in your neighborhood? So look out for the Food for Thought truck in your neighborhood and a chance to win prizes or just chop it up with us.
Yeah, man. This summer we was out a lot, man.
Yeah. From the Dominican Day Parade, Puerto Rican Day Parade, African Day Parade. We was all over.
Everything.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Man.
So what we got tonight, D?
It's gonna be beautiful. Like my brother Respect said. Coming up on Food for Thought tonight is a returning guest.
Yes.
She's a songwriter. She's a singer, Miss Bria, Sheree, excuse me. And then later on in the show, we got CEO of Angel Hands Home Care, Miss April Spencer. These two women are incredible. Mm-hmm. They've both been on the show. They got the boots on the ground and they doing big things, and we salute them, and we're proud and happy to have them here with us on Food for Thought tonight.
No doubt with that, man. And before we get into them, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors, because our sponsors help build a stronger platform in this industry. Let's get into it.
Today's episode is sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. Dubby allows you to have faster reaction time paired with laser sharp focus without the jitters or a crash. If you want to start winning more, this is for you. The premium energy drink Dubby.
Get 10% off your entire order from Dubby when you use coupon code Food for Thought, which helps support the podcast.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 10% off on Dubby. Also, scan that QR code in the right top corner for more information about this show. So welcome back to Food for Thought. We're live here. Today, we're excited to be joined once again by a familiar face, a true talent in the music world, Bria Sheree. She's been blessing the stage, inspiring fans, and pushing her artistry to new levels since the last time we spoke with this young lady.
She's doing her thing then.
It's always a pleasure to have her on the show. I want y'all to give it up for Bria Sheree in the building.
Yes.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
What's good?
I'm good.
What's
How
going
y'all?
on?
I'm good. I'm good. Just working. What you guys doing? How you guys?
We just
great.
working
We
too,
great.
just grinding.
Yeah,
grinding.
just working.
Okay.
So what you been up to?
Well, as you guys heard, my new song. I've been working on that. That's coming
Mhm.
out very soon. We're going to talk about that. I've been
Right.
getting ready to do an album, so I'm recording. Just is a
Right.
lot going on.
Nice.
Yeah, you
But
keep it moving. That's it.
before we get into that, tell the people who you are and where you come from first. That doesn't know
Yeah.
Bria Sheree.
Yeah. Okay. So for everyone that doesn't know, hi, my name is Bria Sheree. I'm from New York, born and raised in Queens. I've been doing music since I was 3 years old. I got introduced to music when playing the piano. My mom got me this little baby keyboard. She noticed that I had a knack for it, and so she was like, let's put her into some piano lessons and see what can happen. And ever since then, music has been a part of my life, my entire life. So I just have a passion for that, and I always knew like I got to do something with music. So I went to college. I went to Long Island University. I majored in broadcast journalism, so I had my own radio show in college and post college. And
wow.
so, yeah, I have a lot of talents. So
That's
here
it.
So
Jack
basically,
of all trades.
yeah, basically she know how this go, man.
Yep.
we knew at podcast that you've been doing it for a minute, man.
Yeah.
So which is good. You up there at Sirius Radio?
Yes, I'm a music programmer for them.
Nice. So I know since the last time you were on our show, like what's new? Has there been any big changes in your journey as an artist since the last time we spoke?
That's a good question. I would say my bravery, my willing to explore different sides of my creativity. I started really getting more into acting, taking acting classes more in depth.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have an amazing acting coach, Stu Large. He's been in so many different things, from the Best Man to what was it? I want to say it was a Boomerang, not Boomerang, but it was one of the, he's been in so many different things, but I've been working with him and just honing my craft and acting, and I managed to get into a major movie, and so now that's going to be coming out at some point, and so
Oh yeah.
Nice. Big up to that.
Yes,
Big up to that. Big up to that.
Salute to you.
And you know what's good about that is that a lot of people are music artists and they just rely on their music. They don't expand their self just in case the music doesn't work out.
You got to have that ABCD.
Exactly. You got to have that other plan. So I big up you for doing other projects and doing that, because that's big right now. Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
doubt.
Yeah. And you know, Papa Wolf going to ask you some questions here.
I'm ready.
Because that single is like, boy toy. Wow.
Boy toy.
Hey, Jay, what inspired your latest project, the single, and what message are you hoping that the people take away from it?
Okay. What inspired Boy Toy? Me and my co-writer, Kyle Davidson, we are good friends, and we always talk about what's going on in pop culture, relationships. And so somehow I had a track, because it's produced by Donnie Klang, who's been my longtime producer. And so I wanted something upbeat, up-tempo, something that people can have fun with. I feel a lot of times R&B lately, last few years, has been very slow, the BPM. And so I was like, I need something to dance to. And so I was working on this track and I played it for my friend, and he was like, I love this. We need something that's catchy, that's edgy, that how deep you want to go with this. He was like, I was like, let's just have some fun with this one. And so we did, and it kind of was inspired by Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that kind of dynamic where it's like
that's why you have the
that's why
the photo.
That's why the cover. Yeah, so I wanted that kind of push and pull dynamic, and so that's what we came up with for this song. And so what I want people to take away from the overall project that's coming, it's going to be my debut, like, guys. It's my debut album. So I want this to be a good a good showing of what I can do and the different styles of who I am and what makes me me. And so ultimately I want women to enjoy it especially. And
Oh, they're going to enjoy it.
They gonna-
The women going to.
The women are going to enjoy it.
So we're going to get a girl toy? I mean,
Yes.
like,
I mean,
like, yo, what's really real here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think the main point of the song was for women to be empowered and to say,
That's
I
it.
know what I want and this is what
Right.
I want. And for the man, it's like, okay, not in a derogatory way, like the term.
No.
No, yeah, but it's like people can probably take it that way. But I want the men to be like, I want to do whatever I can to make this girl happy.
Happy.
So
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
the angle.
Exactly. And I know you went into it because you kind of answered one of my questions that I had there. And does your personal life, your personal experience shape a lot of your music that you have put out?
It has. It has. A lot of my songs span from my own personal experiences, and as well as just observing. I'm an observer, and so there's different, like we said, like that for that song was like, okay, what's going on in the world? And so my last song I put out onto the next was strictly from me. Is like I was so tired of being let down with dating, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the next person and the next person until I find the right guy. So yeah,
there's always the right person for someone. Somebody for
It's
someone.
always.
exactly.
And when you find that person, you cherish that person, you take care of that person, and it should be an equal exchange.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's crazy because me and AK was just talking.
Oh yes.
And we were talking about music and how the music all sound the same. You know, even from the R&B sounds like the rap.
Yeah.
Like they have this box that everything is all put in.
Yep.
You know, with the what we call that?
Like it's like I don't want to say his name, but it's like they all have that auto tune, that pop smoke
That's what I mean.
type, type of vibe.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing.
Yeah, and
different.
it just drips from the rap to the R&B. Like the R&B is doing the same thing, and it's like it's not any real, your real vocals out there, the real people really singing and really getting it on.
We did say the women are making a big dent.
Yeah, the women are doing it.
They're doing it.
I haven't seen a male really hit the charts in a minute, man.
The only one you got is my boy CB, Chris Brown. You know, he doing his thing, but it's not too many of them, you know, that's out there that's doing that. And if they are, then they kind of sound the same as everybody else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So that goes to my other question. So how has your sound or creative process evolved over the past years, or even evolved from the last time we spoke?
Piggybacking off of that, for me, I just practice. Like I know it sounds so rare, but I just practice my voice and making sure that it's up to par. And then of course with production, I love different sounds. So whether it's sometimes I like some rock music, sometimes I like some blues and jazz.
Right.
I'll try to infuse that into my stuff. I don't like to do a lot of sampling because I know that's again how people start to sound like this person, like that.
Exactly.
So I'm inspired by such and such, but hardly do I really sample. But that's what I do to try to stay in my own lane.
So how you practice it? Me. How you do it?
I'm sure respect she ain't like
drinking
that.
lemons and stuff. I don't know.
I still do my vocal exercises. Once you do it a billion times, like you kind of know what type of exercises to do. And sometimes if I want to just practice and just see where my voice goes, I might put on, for example, what's a song I was just trying to practice on? It could be a Toni Braxton song. It could be a Phyllis Hyman song, just to keep yourself sharp,
Yeah, and those are excellent people.
Yeah, excellent
women.
Like I know the video is not out yet, obvious, but how do you approach, like for this song, how would you approach visual storytelling from a music video to your live performances? You understand that part? Like to match that song,
the energy
with a video, so they can get that whole package.
Yeah, and the
you know?
stage performance, everything in one.
Yeah, everything. How do you go about doing that? Like when you hear your song, how do you vision the video to be? You know, from live performance to the video.
Okay, that's a good question. For the video, I have some big ideas that I want. But I definitely envision there's going to be some dancing involved because that's
Okay.
a given.
Mhm.
But I want to do more cinematic approach to it.
Mm.
So I don't want to give too much away.
No,
but
don't give it away.
yeah,
Don't give it away.
yeah.
Don't give it away.
Definitely something where I'm leading you on a journey throughout the song. And
Okay.
so for the performance aspect, again, it's going to have to be some high energy movement, some guys, it might be a couple guy dancers, girl dancers. I just want to have fun and see where it can go. So
Well, you know, Respect, he cut a rug. So if you need one of the male dancers, you know, Respects might do a little something. You know, I got the mess up ankles.
Alpha Moon. Of course. I'm always down
That's
with
it
it, man.
right there. We might get a little River Nation going on there.
Exactly.
Yeah, something. I'm just waiting for cameos. I mean, you know, we be having a lot of guests here, and they be having videos and stuff like that, or you know, just
sneak
make it a
past like that.
cameo. That's
Sneak past.
I'll let you guys know.
oh man.
Yeah.
So when you're not creating this amazing music,
Mhm.
what's something surprisingly you enjoy that your fans might not even expect?
What do I enjoy?
Yeah, doing besides music.
I enjoy being in the gym. That's a big thing for me. I love working out. I love staying healthy. And so I'm either in the gym working out or I'm at home working out. Another thing I love to do, which is completely different from just that, just watching like documentaries, whether it's history.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah,
I
that
love
was
watching
good.
documentaries.
Yeah, some crime documentaries too, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
So how do you use your platform and your music to speak on issues that matter to you, like personally?
Good question. I try to highlight or amplify what's being talked about right now, and especially with what's going on. I'll find different creators that are talking about things that I'm like, people need to hear this, and so I'll repost it. I have been vocal in some instances, but right now it's more prevalent that we have to be vocal. So
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
Mhm.
Definitely, and I do agree with that, man. And to piggyback off of that, the question is, you know, like what role does your culture, background, or community play in the art you create, in your music? Because there's so much going on today. It's like, you know, when so much stuff is going on, I'm picturing in my mind Marvin Gaye. What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
And
And that was ahead of the time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's going on right now. Do you feel that when you know, write your music?
I feel that. I have written a song that was politically conscious. It was called Somebody's Baby, which I put out on my second EP. And so I've always felt it's important. And I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So community and political justice and being an advocate is important. So I was just talking to my friend Kyle, my collaborator who wrote Boy Toy, and we were just talking about we need to get together and put together some type of song that's like a Marvin Gaye that's talking about what's going on. And so
and that's what I'm saying. If you do a Marvin Gaye song, female style, in your perspective now, somewhat like Marvin Gaye, that same tempo and that same that you know, that heart that he had, you know,
passion,
that passion. Yes, it'll be
something
a hit.
deeply for the masses.
Yeah, it'll be a hit.
You know, for the masses. Oh man, that'd be something else, man.
Working on it. Yeah.
Because you're going back to, you know, the 60s and stuff like that, when, you know, all this stuff was going on, where people used to get hoses and dogs sicked on them and stuff like that. So it seemed like it's trying to etch its way back to what's going on now. And you know who's where they are right now that's doing this. And these songs, I think, it help people out.
Yeah, I think the songs that's coming out, especially the R&B, like Respect was saying, I think we need more of the songs that really touch people's souls in a way that was different from, let's just say, 2000. You know what I mean? We need that soulful soul to bring the masses together. Songs, you know what I'm saying, that people could really relate to. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping it comes back. You know what I mean? I'm hoping it was like a male and a female collaboration type thing.
We ain't hear those in a while either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Wow,
you know,
wow. Well, big up to that one, man. Big up to that. You haven't heard a male and female sing together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for. You know, so what can the fans expect from you in the next coming months? You know, when do you have a date you're gonna drop the single? Do you know the date you're gonna drop the video or start shooting? Talk to us.
So the song Boy Toy comes out September 9th. So that's coming up in a couple weeks. So they can
September 9th, y'all. September 9th. September 9th.
I'm also working on some more music, so you can expect at least another song or two before the year is out.
Okay.
In terms of the video, it's coming. Yeah, I got the buildings, building it up. So it'll be soon. I'm not gonna take another 2 years to put a video out. So
don't rush it neither. You know what I mean? Let it come to you naturally. You know, envision all the, the graphics, the arts that you want, the locations. Let it come to you. You know what I'm saying? Let you feel it.
And do you plan to like go on some kind of tour or something like that with other artists and just move your music around?
I would like to. I wish I could say right now, yeah, I'm going on tour, but it's getting myself out there more is the goal. So with this song, I'm hoping that, I get more of that intention from other artists and we'll see what happens. But I will definitely be performing on my own. You guys will know. So.
Okay, good. And we definitely next show, we got to be there. We got to be there.
Yeah, especially if you come down to New York.
Yeah. And then see, now I got to make another trip down to New York. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Now, you said September 9th. Can you tell the FFP audience where they can find it at? Find the CD?
You can find it. It will be on all the platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, all the places. You just search my name, Bria, BriaCheri. I do have a website, which is briasheree.com. So you can keep up with me on there, social media as well, at briasheree_. And you guys will be locked in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big up for that. Big up for that. Yeah. Big up. So just because you're an R&B singer, just because you're female, that don't mean you leave out of here without the question of the day.
Okay.
So the question of the day, what's your 5 top R&B artists of all time?
You gave a 5, respect?
Yeah, I'm going to give a 5 because...
Yeah, you 5.
2 is too easy. 3 is okay. Let's give it 5. Let's give it
5. Wow.
Yeah, they could be old school.
Yeah,
new
dead or
school.
alive. Dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
Okay.
I know the first one she's gonna pick.
Yeah.
I know the second one she's gonna pick.
I know one of those she gonna pick is definitely. Right.
I mean,
Bria, if you need some help, I got you.
No, I got you.
All right.
Top of the top, Aaliyah.
That's what I said. That was the first one.
Today is her day too.
That's right.
Janet.
Okay.
Number 2. Let me get a guy in there. Let me do Stevie Wonder.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's 3. 2 more. Let me do Luther.
Oh.
Man. I
didn't even think of him. I got somebody else in mind, but I didn't even think about him.
I got one more. Dang. Who is somebody?
I got you.
Shut up.
It's a toss-up for me. I'm like, wait, I'm gonna say, okay. I'm gonna say Mary for 5.
Okay. All right. Big up.
The next one was going to be Joe Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, this is why I give you 5 because it's harder that way.
Yeah.
3 is easy. You can come up with 3.
I know one y'all forgot. That's the one I had locked and loaded. Whitney.
Well, she was there, and I was like, I want to do something different.
Yeah. That's it right there. But you got some really good ones there, boy. Luther, I didn't even think about Luther.
Yeah.
How the song go? Ooh. Go ahead, hit that note.
I don't say. I don't say no more. Put it like that.
Yeah.
You know, like that. But how are you going to use your platform and music to speak to? Because I think we touched on this, but on matters, what matters to you personally. You know what I mean? How would you use your platforms on the stuff that matters to you? Because I know you were saying something about it was hard to
like with all the political things and stuff, so it's hard to really put those type of songs out there. You know what I'm saying? So how would you go about putting it out there? You know, not so much in their face, but again, so they can get the message across.
Because you got to understand too, like we're losing social media.
Yep.
We're losing that connection with the people.
Yeah.
I even see that a lot of times when we do our episodes, that a lot of times we get flagged for certain things, which we didn't get flagged from before.
Right.
So it's like killing our free speech.
Yes.
So how would you get to the masses if you couldn't do that?
I think we're going to have to start doing more face-to-face interactions, whether that's, for example, if I'm going to a show and you perform that song, or you talk about what matters to you face-to-face with people. If we're getting banned, we're getting flagged, we're getting all
these different things,
all these different threats that are coming at us. I think we have to start kind of going back to those grassroots approaches. Things. I'm still going to make the music I make, and I'm going to put it out, whether it bothers people or not. It doesn't matter to me, because it's the truth. So
that's right. It's your art.
And I always say that we got to get back to the podiums.
Yeah, that's what Red Specs always says. So we're gonna have to get back to the podium, and artists like you that performs. We got to get back to them Cotton Club days, where you go into those little bar lounges and they got the band playing and stuff. We got to get more into that if they start really stopping us from projecting our voices and awakening people to what's going on. So, and you can do that in your music. A poet can do it in his poetry. We can do it here on Food for Thought. Even though we've been getting hit, the more we start climbing up there in the numbers, we've been getting hit, like, forget about it. It's like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So,
and here, food, music, and the truth that matters to our listeners. So we don't come up here clowning people and talking about things that we don't know about. We do our research and talk on facts.
Yeah.
And obviously they don't want to hear facts. So
no,
a lot of these channels or podcasts because podcast is going to be the newest thing. The news, all that news on TV is going to vanish. Everything is going to be podcast.
Obsolete.
And we got to figure out a way to be heard when they shut everything down.
Yeah, because that algorithm is ridiculous.
I know.
So what do you want to tell young folks that want to get in your shoes, get out there and become an artist? What you want to tell them?
I'd tell them to go after it. Don't let anybody tell you can't. I know it's cliche, but it's so true, because we are our own captains of our ship. So if we believe that, okay, this is my dream, go for it, because no one can tell you anything different. Study your craft, learn as much as you can about the business, because the business side I'm still learning things about the business side. I'm like, dang, this is what okay. So
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Educate yourself, get some supportive people around you that know what the next steps are for you, and have a good foundation for yourself, and just Believe
Have
it.
fun. Yep, have fun with it. I
Yeah.
also want to ask you. I don't know if I ever asked you this before, but have you written or recently or in the past for someone? Written a song or something like that for someone. If you could share that.
Um,
Some people don't like to say, "Yeah, I wrote for such and such." Yeah.
I have not. I was in the process of potentially writing for an artist. It didn't work out though, but I'm always open to writing for other artists as well.
Okay.
So yeah, it's putting it out there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Put it out there.
Mhm.
Put it out in the universe.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll come back.
So Bria, we want to thank you so much for coming back
Coming
Yeah.
back.
on the
'Cause
show.
you know this your home right here.
And
This your home.
Yeah, and sharing your journey with us,
Yep.
man. As always, it's an honor to hear your story, your growth, and the passion behind your music. And also, as you know, we can't wait to see what's up next for you.
Yeah.
Bria Sheree in the building, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything you want to let the people know before you leave?
No, just be ready for Boy Toy coming out September 9th. And yeah, stay tuned because like Red Specs just said, I don't even know what's about to happen next.
That's it.
It's gonna be good though.
That's it. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Blessing. Once again, Bria Sheree, thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, man. We're going to get into our next guest, but before we do that, we're going to get into my food video, and we're going to come right back here, man. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Chicken etouffee. Let's get into it. 4 to 8 chicken thighs, bone in, skin on. Let's do this. Half a teaspoon thyme leaves, dried. Half a teaspoon of fresh parsley. We're going to use that for the garnish. Our side dish, we're going to have some grilled asparagus, green onions for garnish also, 3 tablespoons of AP flour, 1/4 ounce of Louisiana hot sauce or any hot sauce that you want, a half a Worcestershire sauce, 3 tablespoons of oil, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Let's do it. A half a teaspoon cayenne pepper. That's optional. You don't have to. Half a tablespoon garlic powder, baby. Half an ounce of chopped garlic. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. 2 cups of chicken stock, unsalted. Let's get into the trinity. We have 2 ounces of celery, 2 ounces of green bell peppers, and 2 ounces of yellow onions. Of course, we're going to need the salt and pepper just for taste or as needed. Let's get into it. We're going to shred this, the thyme, fresh thyme inside. You can leave the stems if you want. I don't like the stems, so we're going to take the stems out. I'm just shredding it. Right. I'm going to put the onion powder, smoked paprika in a small bowl right here. And we're going to combine this together. And we're going to add our chicken pieces to the spice mixture. Yeah, we want to get them all coated, you know. Get them all coated in there. add our salt and pepper. Yep. There we go. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to mix this thoroughly. Yeah. So on a large, heavy bottom pot, hot oil over medium, high heat. And we're gonna put these chickens in here, man. We're gonna brown the chicken thighs on both sides. Chicken etouffee has the roots in the vibrant culinary tradition of Louisiana, you guys, particularly in Cajun and the Creole communities. Okay, now we're gonna take the chicken pieces out and we're gonna set it to the side. And then we're gonna reduce the heat to medium. We're gonna add our flour to make a roux. And it should be the consistency of sand when it's done. We're gonna do a brown roux. So we gotta continually stir it until it gets a little deep brown here. Get all that residual at the bottom of the pan along with the roux. Keep stirring that up. We're gonna add our celery, onions, and bell peppers, and we're gonna cook these until they're tender. Let's mix this all together. We're gonna put the Louisiana hot sauce, my garlic in here, and we're gonna hit it with the chicken stock. And the Worcestershire sauce was placed in there also. We're gonna stir this around here. Get it all combined. And then we're gonna add the chicken back into the stock pan. Skin side up. And we're gonna turn the heat down low. And we're gonna cover and simmer until the chicken is cooked and the internal temperature is around 165. That's gonna be like 20 to 25 minutes. Yeah, man, it's looking good. It's looking good. See the sauce starting to thicken. Okay, so we're gonna remove the chicken pieces from the pan. And we're gonna set it to the side. And we're gonna increase the heat to reduce the liquid to a saucy consistency. And keep stirring to, avoid it from scorching. It's gonna start thickening up. Just keep that stirring, man. It's gonna start to thicken. That's what you want. Now the chicken, we're gonna just take the chicken out and we're gonna remove the bone from the chicken. Take all the bones out. This thing is hot. Like I told you, I love it. So we're gonna chop it into some nice pieces here. Movie magic, baby. You know I like it. See how it's starting to thicken? The sauce is thickening now. That's great. I'm gonna put the pieces back in. And stir. And we're gonna taste and season and adjust if necessary. Let's get to plating. The word étouffée, it means to smother or suffocate, which is perfectly describes this method of cooking this dish. Chicken étouffée, this recipe, man, is ridiculously flavorful. It's super easy to make, and it comes together in just 30 minutes, guys. Just 30 minutes. The Creole spices and the thickness of the creamy sauce is out of this world. It's unbelievable. "30 minutes, that's all it takes, man. Thanks for watching. Food for thought, recipes on Trent Small, the chef. You can go check him out, man. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show, man.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Respects
that food. Oh my creator. That
was chicken étouffée. It's a classic Cajun and Creole dish.
So
delicious.
Let me try this. Étouffée.
Étouffée.
Chicken étouffée.
That's
it, baby.
Yeah, you got it that time, baby.
Got it that time. Yes.
Yeah, man. So let's get into something real quick. And we want some our viewers to chime in on it as well. Okay, AK?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so today I want to ask you something real, right? Are you truly nourishing yourself? Are you truly nourishing yourself, or are we just feeding the system? That is the question of the day. And I'm going to put it up on the screen real quick. Are we truly nourishing ourselves, or are we just feeding the system? Think about it. And let's talk about it.
Yeah, man. That's deep right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
When it comes to food, we know the difference between home cooked meals that we feed our bodies and soul versus fast foods that fill us up but leaves us empty, right? And we still got to go back to the store and get something else to eat because we're empty and light and inside.
Yeah.
Life works the same way, AK.
Yeah. I know we talked about this before, off camera, but I look at this as like a double entendre, right? And Alpha got to put it in like this. The food that don't nourish your body, yeah, we know, we go out McDonald's and all of those different things. It's not putting no nutrients and stuff like that, but we still eat it. That's one part. The other part is, are we part of the system? Right. And to me, that system is all of this open AI that's coming in, all of this Facebook, all of these things that keep our minds moving in a different direction. So it's not really feeding our minds, body, and soul. The nutritions, the foods that we eat now is not really doing anything for us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So It's a double entendre for me.
Yeah.
You know, I'll break that down. You know, give me a little time. I'll rock that for you.
Well, some of us are just living day by day, clocking in, paying bills, scrolling.
That's what I said.
Scrolling through those cell phones.
Yep. Looking down, not looking up.
Yep. Scrolling through the cell phones and settling for whatever life hands us, right?
Yep.
That's like eating junk food every day, surviving, on survival mode, but not thriving.
Facts.
Right? Others are choosing to live with intention, chasing their passion, protecting their peace, and feeding their soul. Now that's real nourishment right there.
That's
if you're doing that.
Again, it's the double entendre for me. We can attest to, we've been working since we were young.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Running through the system, working, right? So that's all we knew how to do until we got older.
The matrix.
Just keeping you in the matrix, just keeping you going. Yeah. And then when you're talking about feeding your soul, it's like we never really took time out for that. You know what I'm saying? We never really took time out to get that stuff in and say, hey, wait a minute, let me find one of these jobs that got a pension, that got something like, so that way, all of those years working, you could be good. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, we wound up doing that, of course, because we retired, me through forced retirement. But if I wasn't really feeding my soul, like you said, Respects, and looking at jobs that can sustain me when I'm retired, I'd have been asked out.
Yeah. So are we living to live?
We're living
or
to
we
live.
Living to get by?
You try to trap
That's
us.
The question.
Yeah. Some people are living to live, and some people are just living just to get by. Now, you want to ask me what I feel about that? That's like taking any old job because you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You have to do it to survive. You know what I'm saying? To pay those bills. You get yourself trapped in that system and you can't get out. You follow me?
Yeah.
So it's rough. You know what I'm saying? And it's to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But we got to pay attention and prepare our future for a little bit brighter days that's gonna come. Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's how I see it.
Yeah, because I'm always, you got to ask yourself, like, are you feeding yourself what you need to grow, or you just feeding the system that
you're just in, that you're stuck in, that matrix.
Takes and never gives back.
Yeah. It just keeps taking and taking and taking. And if it does get back, like I said, at the end of that, you're old. They pushing all of these retirement plans up to 75. Where you can't live the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It used to be 67. Now it's I think it's up to 67. It used to be 65. And soon it's going to be 70, 75 because people are living longer. And
people are living longer.
It's like we're paying the price for living longer. We just
I like that too.
Price for living longer, man. And it's
with no compensations, really at the end, it's just scraps.
Yeah.
Unless you make it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you make it where you ain't getting the scrap, you're getting the whole cake. You know what I mean? Or 3/4 of the cake. You know what I mean? Like, because if not, you'll be stuck in that matrix.
Right.
You know what I mean? You'll be stuck in that matrix.
Yep.
So,
and from the jobs we stay in to the routines we accept, to the way we define success, it's like, are we settling, AK, or are we just striving?
That's
it's you got to have I don't know if there's even a balance there. You either have to do one or the other. There's no balance.
It's really no balance, but it goes right back to what you're saying. Just feeding your mind, your body, you know what I'm saying? Just being smart. We stay up in the system. The system keeps giving us those things like we're looking down, we're not looking up. And people are following all of this stuff that they see on TikTok and Facebook and all of these different systems,
Right.
and they're put there by the algorithm to keep you in that system.
Right.
If you follow me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's hard for people to break away from it because they start believing in a lot of these things that they see on social media, you know, because it pertains to them. You know what I mean? It helps them. And I don't care, you know, what it is. It's an algorithm that's set there
For
so
life.
you keep
A
for life.
algorithm.
And you
Not-
keep
not-
going
not
on
a
it.
social media
No.
algorithm.
Yeah, it's just
a life.
it's a life.
algorithm.
Yeah, it's a life's algorithm.
I like that.
And in that
Big up
life,
on that.
yeah.
I'm sorry, hit that.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
sounds, a life algorithm.
Algorithm, yeah.
That's what it is.
And all of those other things play a part in that life algorithm,
Mhm.
you know, and that's what I'm trying to say. The social media, the foods, all of that plays a part in that life's algorithm.
Yeah, because and it seemed like from generation to generation to generation,
Mhm.
it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Like we don't get out of that robot system.
No.
Everything is the same. Every day is the same. That's why we say, you need to, get out of some of those routines.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And do something different. Step out that box, man. Step out that box and do different things, man. Because
Explore.
that routine keeps your mind in one spot, man. And
Yeah.
you don't get to see the world. You don't get to accomplish things and do things that you want to because you're still in that box. Man.
Yeah.
You got to come out of there.
You got to do a variety of different things, you know what I'm saying, to somewhat break that cycle. You know what I mean?
No
Like
doubt.
do a couple of things, see what you like, I mean, I don't know. That's a tough one, man.
Yeah. So what I want to do, AK Alpha Moon, let's give the viewers some questions, and we want to give you 4 questions to answer. Put them in the comments. You don't have to do it right now. When this episode is repeated on YouTube, you can put it in the comments then if you like.
Or on TikTok and
Yeah, on TikTok or wherever you have your social media and get food for thought. I just want to ask a couple of questions. And one of the questions is, what's one area of your life where you felt like you're just surviving, not truly living, working, relationships, creativity, health, etc.? What's one area of your life where you feel like you're just surviving and not truly living?
It's heavy.
Yeah.
That's heavy, man.
So
definitely,
yeah,
yeah,
put into the comments, man,
Yep.
and let us know about that. What you think about that?
And I think it's a good thing because I definitely want the FFT audience to hit us up and partake in what we're doing here with these questions. And we get some good ones. We'll put them on the air. We'll read them up. We read them up.
Yeah. Question number 2. How do you personally nourish yourself mentally, spiritually, or emotionally outside of food? We're not talking about food. We're talking about you personally nourishing yourself. How do you personally nourish yourself mentally, spiritually, or emotionally?
Oh, that's a good one. Me, and I know this is for the FFT audience, but just to give you a little guideline, me every morning when I wake up, my feet hit the floor, I say my blessings. You know what I mean? And that kind of prepares me, for the day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Emotional wise, you know what I mean? You want to be in a place where there's peace and harmony. You ain't going to get that all the time, but you know what I mean? Like you don't want that negative energy there. You know what I mean? So you got to just humble yourself through the course of the day and do that. I mean, that's what I find I do. And it's hard. It's tough. You know what I mean? But you just got to stick with it. So if you have anything like that for the second question, just put it in the comments, like you were saying, and we'll read that.
Yeah, man. Put it in the comments, man. Question number 3. Do you think, and just listen very closely now.
He get ready to hit y'all with something. Respects get ready to hit y'all with something. He want this part to be in that book, WOW.
Do you think the system is designed to keep us in survival mode? And if so, how do we break free from that?
Oh man, I gotta touch on this, man. I just can't let you You're only gonna break free your mind so your soul can elevate.
Yes.
So breaking free for people that looks different. You know what I'm saying? Breaking free for somebody, I got this good job and everything is okay. But is your mind free?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Is your mind free? And if your mind is not free, it's always going to be torment. That's how you say that word? In your soul. You know what I'm saying? Because deep down inside, you're dormant. Yeah. Thank you. It's going to be like that because you're not happy with what's going on emotionally and mentally. So I believe you got to free your mind. You know what I mean? That's how it is. And everything will follow after that.
And you think that's how we break free
That's how we break free because
survival mode.
That's how we break free from survival mode. You know what? You want to know why, Respects? Because when you free your mind, you open different things to see, to do. It's not just that one tunnel vision. You know what I mean? So when you opening up your mind to do different things and see things and feel things and be humble, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole new different world. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how we survive.
Right. Big up to that. Big up to that, man. Big up to that.
You get somebody that's just always angry. You know what I'm saying? Or always looking to do malice things to someone. You know what I'm saying? Sneaky things, all of these different things. You got no knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? And that's what comes, the mind part comes in, is what I'm trying to say. Because if you know, then you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. So I think that's what it is. When you know yourself, you know what I'm saying, and have knowledge of self, then you understand everything. Hope I didn't go too deep with that.
No, you always go deep. Hey, Alpha Moon in the building, baby.
All them chop keys got up.
Yeah, all the chop keys got up. Question number 4. Now, I know everybody's out there listening.
You got 4.
Yeah. What's one small step someone listening at the show today can take this week to feed their soul instead of just feeding the system? Okay. Let's hit that again. What's one small step someone listening at Food for Thought here today can take this week to feed their soul instead of feeding the system?
I gotta hit you again. My thing is, like I said, the first thing, open up your day with good blessing thoughts. Whatever religion you are, whatever your feet touch the ground in the morning when you get up, just say a little prayer. Humble yourself.
Yes.
And then the final thing I want to say on that is take a day, take 2 days, take 4 hours, not an hour, because sometimes off of social media. Off of social media. The only time y'all should be looking at social media is Thursday at 8 p.m.
That's right.
Food for thought.
No doubt.
But for real, take your time out.
At first, I didn't know where you was going with that.
I don't want them to not watch us, but take time out from social media, because a lot of the things that's on social media is poison in the mind. And it's only going to get worse. And it makes you believe what you're seeing.
No doubt.
And it's not true. It's a facade. So take time out. Just take time out.
Yeah. It's that, what you call it in the desert?
A mirage.
That's what it is.
It's a mirage.
That's what it is, baby.
Have you ever noticed, like, you mentioned the system, and some of our viewers probably experienced this. You could be on Amazon, you could be on Google, and you say, I'm looking for a desk, And then you start scrolling, and you're looking for this, that, or whatever. And even if you find it or whatever, the next thing you know, you're getting emails.
Right.
You're getting all this from the algorithm. Well, that plays the same thing in
Same thing
social
in
media.
life.
Yeah, same thing in life, same thing social media. Why in life? Because that algorithm of life is bringing all of those things into it. You know what I mean? And it's just like a tunnel.
Right.
You're just going to keep going down that tunnel. You got to be able to look at it and say, nah, this is BS. Nah, this is this. But because it pertains to you, because this life algorithm pertains to all of us, people get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
man. Well, yeah. So before we get into our guests, April Ellis, to tell her amazing story, before we get into her, I want to leave you with this. So nourishment isn't just about food. It's about how you feed your mind, your spirit, and your purpose.
Facts.
The system will always try to keep you busy, tired, distracted.
Yep.
But you don't have to settle for that scrap.
No, not at all.
You deserve more, man.
Yep.
You deserve more than just survival.
Yep.
So ask yourself this week, what's one small thing I can do to feed my soul?
Yep.
And not the system.
Yep. That's it.
Maybe it takes time to create. Maybe it takes reconnecting with someone you love.
Yep.
Maybe it's stepping towards a dream that you've been putting off for years and years and years.
That's what I did, bro. That's what I did.
You know, whether it is choice, you know, or is it your intention?
Yeah. Your choice or your intention.
Yes.
Facts. Yep.
Because life isn't just about making it through the day.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can make it through the day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Life is about living fully.
Yep.
Tasting deeply and making sure what you take in this life is truly nourishing you.
Yep.
Don't just feed the system, people. Please.
Yep.
Don't just feed the system.
Yep.
Feed your soul.
Yep.
And that's food for thought.
Yeah. Respects want a chapter in that Words for Wisdom book.
Yo, I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you,
That's
man.
Right. Knowledge plus knowledge, give you understanding.
No doubt, no doubt. So let's get into our next guest. Check us out.
At Angel's Hands LLC, we are dedicated to providing compassionate and personalized home care services that enhance the quality of life for our clients. Our skilled and caring team offers assistance with daily living, companionship, and tailored support to meet individual needs, ensuring dignity and independence in the comfort of home. Trust Angel's Hands LLC to deliver the care your loved ones deserve with a commitment to excellence and heart-centered service.
Yeah, what's up, man? What's up? What's up?
Yes.
We are back at the show tonight on Food for Thought. We're joined by a visionary leader who's transforming the way people think about healthcare. As a CEO of Angel Hands Home Care LLC, April Ellis has been the forefront of innovation, access, and compassion in the industry that impacts all of us, man.
Facts.
All of us.
Facts.
She's not only guiding a company, but shaping a mission to improve lives. I want you guys to help me give a warm welcome to April Ellis to the show. Hey,
Yes.
how are you?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
I'm good. So before we start, tell everyone out there who you are and where you come from. Let's start with that.
So my name is April Ellis. I was born and raised in New York City, Harlem.
Yeah.
I now reside in Virginia. I am a home health agency CEO.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, April,
Mhm.
I can call you April instead of Ellis. I can call you April. Is
You
that
can
fine?
call me April, yes.
Okay. So, April, for those who may not know, can you start a little bit about the history behind Angel Hands Home Care and what inspired you to start this creation?
Oh, wow. Well, it goes back to my mom. My mom was diagnosed with schizophrenia
Okay.
when we were young.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in all of these different facilities in the Bronx and Queens,
Staten Island.
So she was in a lot of different mental illness facilities. And then she graduated and they put her in what they call a nursing home or adult living facility. And every time I went to visit my mom, I noticed that not just her, but even the people in the room with her that she was sharing this room with, family members never came to see about them or even cared what was being done to them. They just didn't care. So I ended up constantly caring for people that I didn't even know. So it was in my heart to care for these people because they didn't have family that was coming in there and caring.
Blessings there.
So that's how I started with.
And it's crazy because it's like, I'm a paramedic or a retired paramedic, but I used to go into the nursing homes all the time. You see us all the time in there to take them to the hospital and stuff like that. And like you said, a lot of these people are alone. You know, nobody comes to visit them no more. They're sitting there, and and I'm glad you're doing this because they need that compassion. They need that, they need that. They really do.
Yeah, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for the money. I do it for the love of caring for other people.
Well, anytime you're in the health field, you ain't doing it for the money because you ain't getting no money.
And we all three was in the healthcare field, so it's rough. It's a tough industry to be in, and then you get connected with the people that you're caring for. So it's a rewarding feeling as well. And I do remember moms, going through as kids when we all grew up, seeing her going through the different stages of her life and the different places that she has been. And it really touched my heart now to see that kind of motivated you to start Angel Hands. It's like, that's warms my heart because I remember the stories. I was there, we always there. So it's a beautiful thing. But what I want to ask you also is, as being the CEO, what's the most rewarding part, of your company for you, in your experience? What's the most rewarding part? Is it seeing the people? Is it helping? Talk to me.
The most rewarding part about Angel Hands and being a part of Angel Hands is being able to help those in need. I enjoy being able to go into a home and listen to a family member tell me what it is that they need for their family and that I can provide that for them.
Okay.
And then at the end of the day, to hear them say to me, you're God's gift. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing. That's rewarding when I know that what I'm doing is satisfying other people's lives or impacting other people's lives.
Yeah.
Right. And you go to individuals' homes, or you just go to nursing homes?
Oh, no, I go into homes.
Okay.
I'm private, so I do go into homes. I mean, if you need someone to help in a nursing home facility or rehab facilities, I go there too. We go in there too and assist the clients. So
break down the day-to-day things that you do from day to day? Break that down. How does it start?
As a CEO or as a
No, as working with the people and helping them out. What do you
so
do?
Angel Hands is what we do, what we call the ADLs, which is everyday living. So basically you go into a home and you bathe them. You get them prepared for the day. So that means helping them with brushing their teeth, combing their hair, picking out their clothes that they're going to wear for the day, preparing their meals. So we do light housekeeping and we do meal preps. We do reminding of medication because some of them need to be reminded that it's time for them to take their medications. So that is an everyday thing for us. And it's just generally spending time, companionship, which is what they need the most, is that companionship, someone to actually be there to have a conversation with them is like, that's the tops for me.
Right.
They have the best stories that you can ever imagine.
I could imagine. I could imagine.
So, and I also guess that's the difference between you and a home health aide.
Good question.
You understand?
So,
because that's what I was going to ask.
So there's a difference. You have home health care, okay, and then you have what I am, which is a non-medical agency. Non-medical meaning that we can assist with the things that I just described, daily living. Right. A home health agency is a skilled agency, so they do more skilled, like dealing with trachs and dealing with oxygens and things like that. More skilled facility. So that's like therapy, speech therapy, and things like that. So that's a home health agency. I'm a non-skilled agency, meaning that I do everything except for skilled. So I can't give medication, I can't give medication, and we can't deal with patients that are on a trach or anything like that because that's a skilled facility.
Right. But your what you're doing is very important too.
It's very important.
Even though you're not doing the medical part of it, because people could do medical parts, and then just keep it moving. Do what you got to do and keep it moving. But you guys are there with the people, talking with them. These
showing
people,
that compassion,
that compassion. Right. These people need that. People need that. They don't just need you to come here and put some tubes on you and then fill you full of drugs and leave.
And then leave. No, we're there for the long haul of the things. Like we're there after the nurse has come in and changed their trachs or whatever. We're still there mentally and physically caring for them.
Now, does Angel Hands, excuse me, do they stay overnight with the client as well, or it's only how many?
We are 24 hours. We are 24 hours. So if you needed someone 24 hours, we would send someone for 24 hours, which would be breaking up into probably 3 shifts for some people.
Okay.
But yeah, we're 24 hours. We even do emergency. Like if you had an emergency and you needed to go away and you needed somebody to take care of your mom while you had to go away, we would come right on in there and take care of your mom while you had to go away. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So can I hire you guys to breakfast, lunch, dinner? To breakfast, lunch, dinner?
Yes.
For me? I mean, listen, I'm not sick, but you can come make me some dinner, breakfast, lunch, something.
Listen, you got to go all the way to Virginia. You wanted to get that done.
You're right.
You got to do it. So you're only in Virginia? That's it?
We are only based in Virginia. I am licensed only in the state of Virginia.
Okay,
I am looking to broaden my horizon. Like I did want to go to New York because that's my hometown, but they have a freeze right now, so I'm not able to get a license in New York.
Okay, you'll get it. You'll
definitely get it.
Big up to that. Big up to that. You'll definitely get it. So let's get into the CEO thing. It's like what challenges have you faced in your journey as a woman in leadership, and how have you overcome them? Because I know it's a lot of, issues with that now, especially nowadays.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to get finance backup when you're a woman. So that's kind of hard.
And then a black woman at that.
And a black woman at that. But it didn't stop me from pushing for my dreams, because my
Mhm.
husband, he really did push me to go out there and fulfill my dreams. So it did it.
Well,
And I'm going
big
to
up
tell you,
to him. Yeah, big up to him. Big up.
Yeah, big up to him, man.
Yeah, big up
Yeah.
to him.
Because sometimes you have to have somebody in your corner to help you out, man.
well, he supported me. I'm going to be honest with you. I told him about my dream, and he said, well, why aren't you doing it? And I was like, I don't know. And he said, that's not an answer.
That's right.
So he for my birthday, he bought my LLC for me
Okay.
on my birthday.
Got to get
And
you
then he says,
motivated.
yeah. So then he says, now you have your LLC. Now go make that dream happen.
That's it.
And that's what I've been doing. And I'm not going to say it's been an easy road. Doing this on my own with I don't have, I did not have a mentor. I did not have anyone to tell me the A's, the B's, and the C's to do. So I had to actually learn all of this on my own.
Figure it out on your own.
Figured it on my own. And I'm going to be honest with you, it took me a year to get it all done on my own, as far as getting licenses and zoning license and business license and all of those things. And saying to myself, I mean, I probably thought they were going to shoot me down, like this black girl, this black girl trying to do this, like how many black girls do you know out here trying to open up a home health agency?
Yes.
So,
Determination.
Yes.
That's all it was with
and
you,
that's one of the reasons why we asked you to come on, because like you said, there's not too many black women out there that's doing that type of work. So we commend you for that.
Yeah,
you know
unstoppable women. Unstoppable women.
That's what it is.
That's the name of this episode.
Yep. So how does your company stand out? Because there's a lot of competition in that field. What makes yours stand out from any other ones that's there?
So my clients are not paying for service, they're paying for experience. So they get experience when they get Angel Hands.
Okay.
We're not just there to do the normal things that we do, which is bathing and all of that things. It's the experience that they get with it. They get a loving, caring, compassionate person that comes into their home, and they get that, and they'll know that they're getting that compassion. They're just not a dollar sign. They're actually someone that is being cared for, because that's what we want to do.
Yep. And that's just like Red Specs was saying, people need that. They need to feel that warmth, that love, of someone there that cares truly about them. So it's very important. And again, like I said, man, I commend you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what's up.
And the name alone. How did you come up with the name?
Angel Hands. Okay, so as you guys know, I've been in the medical field for over 30 years. I worked OBGYN. I worked oncology at Lenox Hill Hospital, So I've done a lot of medical things. So when I got to Virginia, I was working for the hospital here with another doctor, cardiology. And I took on, a girl told me, hey, I have this lady who needs somebody to care for them. She was the CEO of Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood. Her mother was from New York, Long Island.
Okay.
She was down here in Virginia, and she wouldn't take a caregiver.
Wow.
So I went and I interviewed for it, and when she met me, I gave her the New York attitude. And I told her, this is what
El Barrio comes to play.
Yeah.
Right. So she, being that she's from Long Island, she loved that about me, and she accepted me.
Oh, good.
And from that point on, she called me Angels. You are Angel's Hands, because of the way I cared for her. So that's where the name Angel Hands come from, because every patient that I've had has always called me that, has always said,
Right.
you are Angel's Hands.
And that's why I asked you that, because there had to be a where that came from.
Yeah.
Well, that came from my patients when they named me. So
that's great. That's great.
And you always was taking care of everybody.
Yeah,
You always take care of everybody. Since we little, you always take care of everybody. Feeding, if you wasn't feeding us, especially for them basketball games and stuff.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
That's
what
how
I
it
love
was.
to do. That's what I love to do. It's my passion. It is me. It makes me who I am today. Just
Right.
caring for people.
Yes,
Right.
That's
Big up
good.
to that. Big up to that.
Yes.
So, your community. What role does community impact or social responsibility play in your business model?
When my community, I mean, I don't know.
Because some businesses need a community to, hold things together, or,
Well, for the elder community, I mean, we are out there trying to help the elder community, but we don't just help the elderly. We help disabled of all ages, So I have young clients, and I have elderly clients. So going out into the community, like I was just this weekend out in the community, helping with wellness, and we're doing an Alzheimer's drive right now. So that
Nice.
is September 29th. So, the community needs people to go out there and help our elderly people, just the disabled people in itself,
Right.
So being a part of that community and helping the elders is just a blessing to be a part of.
I could imagine. Yeah. And like I said, I've been doing EMS for 30 years. I'm retired now, and it's the elderly people are the best. They are the best. We go to their homes, and like you said, they have all these amazing stories. Even before he was born, World War II, World War One, all kind of stories, and they're amazing.
They're very, very amazing. They have amazing stories to tell. We can learn from some of them stories.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
But they're forgotten. A lot of them are forgotten.
Yeah.
The youth doesn't want to deal with them. And then you also have children, that have these parents out here, and they don't want to deal with them.
Yeah.
Because they want to live their lives, and they don't want to feel like they're stuck taking care of their
parent, like it's a burden.
So being an advocate to go out there and try to get family members to be more involved in their senior care, because if you don't have a say, or you don't say what you need for your parents, they get lost in the sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Especially now with the government and what they're doing for the elderly.
Yeah, cutting all these different
and it's hurting my company.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, it's hurting us, because we can't take on Medicaid waiver patients or Medicare, because they're just cutting everything, and when
sometimes I think it's, I hate to say this, but this is my opinion. This has nothing to do with food for thought. This is Alpha Moon's thoughts. It's designed that way. To me, it's designed that way to discourage people like yourself from going out and advocating for the forgotten. It's like, they put you through all the loopholes and different things like that, so you could forget about it. Like, I don't want to be bothered with this. And especially now, in this day and age now, it's getting worse and worse every day. There's a different cut from a different program that we really need. You know what I mean? And they just cutting them, like nothing. It's crazy.
And that's why I am going out here to the public, to the people themselves, and saying, hey, we need to help our seniors. We need to give them the things that they need. Like, I just reached out to Depends, because I want these patients that can't afford to get diapers, so they're just sitting there. They don't have diapers. So I reached out to Depends, or I'll reach out to any company that's willing to help and take a little bit of what they earn to give to the seniors. I'm taking it.
Yeah, and there's like a two-part question I have. One is, do you guys take any like volunteers to help lighten the load? And also, you mentioned taking any like the Penn's company, the local churches. like the big churches and stuff like that, reaching out to them, you know what I'm saying, and introducing yourself and what you're doing in the community and stuff like that. Even some of the banks, you know what I mean? You're trying to find out. I know it's a hard thing, but we got to keep going and keep trying and doing the things that we got to do.
Yeah, I get a lot of no's, can't help you this year, or you know, we've already given to, you know, I get a lot of that, but it doesn't stop me from continuing. I mean, I go to the doctors, I go to the hospitals, you know, and it doesn't stop me, you know. I mean, I even go out of my own pocket, like if I have a patient who doesn't have wipers or wipes or things like that, I will go in my own pocket to get it to make sure that they have what they need. But
and that's great. That's boots on the ground.
You
know what I mean? That's getting out there and talking with everybody, and you know, not through social media, not through advertisements and all that. Your boots on the ground, rolling, going where you got to go, get on that podium, and that's what. Once again, I say that's going to be our next step, because social media is, you know, getting shut down. Getting to the podiums, going places and talking with people. Social media is not going to be the way soon. We're going to go back to the 60s where we had to get on the podiums and get on out there and talking and protesting and all. That's what's happening right now.
And for anybody in the FFT audience that's listening and you know how to write a grant proposal or anything like that, look up Angel Hands. We're going to be giving her information. You know, she's reaching out. She's doing this thing on her own. Let's come together. It takes a village to raise a child, like they say, and it also takes a village to raise the community. You know what I mean? So let's get out there. If you hear anybody that's writing any grants or that would like to donate anything to this good cause, then holler at the moon. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right.
Thank you. Thank you.
What I want to ask you too, April, is can you share like a moment when you realized, I know we touched on it a little bit before, that when you really realized that your company was needed in the community or where you at in Virginia?
I realized it when I was a young girl and going back and forth with my mom. But I didn't really know how bad the situation was until actually I came to Virginia and I started working in nursing homes and seeing the lack of care that the patients were getting then. So that's what made me say, I want to do something better than what is being done.
Gotcha.
So that's why I'm about to open up my own assistant living facility. That's my next step.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.
That's it.
So that people can actually have a home that is going to be loving and caring, and they don't have to worry about being abused or used, you know?
Right.
So,
and I love the vision. Sorry to cut you off, but I love the vision because, you know, as you were saying it, I was like, dreams are dreams until you wake up and they're realities.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you keep pushing and that's what's going to happen. We all have dreams and aspirations and stuff like that. But when you dream and this is what you want, and then you wake up and you made it happen, you know what I mean? That's a positive thing.
Exactly. Because there's many entrepreneurs out there, you know, with that same dream, you know. So speaking of entrepreneurs, what advice do you have for our young entrepreneurs who want to follow in your footsteps?
Well, my advice is to never give up, no matter how hard it gets. Continue to push, and you will get where you need to go.
That's it.
That's it. Big up to that.
Big up. That's a little words of wisdom right there.
Words of wisdom.
That's
wow.
Words of wisdom right there, boy. That's it.
Yeah.
So where do you see Angel Hands at in next 5 years? You know?
Ooh. I already have a 10-year dream, and I'll give you 5.
Come, get 5. I'll take the 5. Don't give them too much. Let them be surprised when they see it. You know what I mean?
Right. But I see another angel. Well, this is Angel Hands 1 because this is my first one, right? But I do see more Angel Hands, but bigger facilities of Angel Hands.
Okay.
Where people could come to you.
Where people can come to me, yes. Right. So I'm buying properties. What I want to do is buy properties in the next 5 years, have at least 5 houses that I can home at least 6 patients per home.
Okay. That's what up. I like the vision. I like the vision. That's a beautiful thing, you know. And in the South, where your cuz at, where your big cuz at, you know, they got a lot of property. So you got to check those places and, you know, check the different laws and stuff like that. But keep it going. Don't stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't stop.
Definitely. So what lessons have you learned in business that also applies to your everyday life?
Well, the lessons that I learned is to slow down and pay attention to the details.
Very important.
Very important.
Keep your face out the phone.
Yep.
Look up.
Yeah, because everybody looking down now and not looking up.
Not looking up. And what I mean by because I have it on my computer where it says slow down and remember to pay attention to the details.
Yep.
Because if you don't, you're going to miss something that can really mess you up later on.
Yep.
You know?
It's very important.
I get a lot of documents that they want me to sign, you know, just sign it. You know, if you got to slow down, you got to read what's being handed to you and just don't take anybody's word for it.
Yep.
You know, not everybody wants to see you succeed.
That's right. You got that right.
No, they might say it in your face and
stuff like
smile
that.
in your face, but in reality, they don't want to see you succeed.
You see, so I learned that in life because as you know, as a young lady growing up, you know, people can take advantage of you.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Especially when you got a big heart, you know, people like to look like kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All the time. All the time.
All the time, especially with me because, you know, I was always give.
Yep.
And they take. So, and I learned that like now having a business that I can't have that humongous heart that I have to be careful who I give it to.
Yep.
Yeah. And you got to be stern on
the
things that you want and you need to, what needs to happen.
Stern, Miss Boss Lady.
Stern
on her.
Gotta be stern, you know.
That's right.
We got employees and staff, and you just gotta be like, oh, you know, oh, I feel for you today, you know, like what you're going through. But at the end of the day, business is business.
That's right.
And I have a business to run, so I can't.
And you got to be there for the people that really need it.
Need it, you know. You know, this lady's counting on me to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning to get her out of her bed so she can eat today, you know. So that's what I learned.
That's it. As long as you stay motivated, you know what I'm saying, you stay business oriented, which I know you are, you know what I mean, you're gonna go far, you know what I mean, and you always have a home here. So whatever you do, when you want to come back, and to the FFT audience, y'all might remember because she won what it was 2 years in a row. Talk about paying attention. When we had the viewers contest.
Viewers contest winner right here, April. Right there.
So she definitely be paying attention because she was getting those questions. She was knocking them out. So she definitely pay attention.
So make sure y'all pay attention this year, coming up this season, because we're gonna have another contest, another viewers contest, and I'm pretty sure April will be listening.
She a ringer. I don't know. Tina. That means she a ringer. She gonna get all the questions. They gonna be like, wow. So
yes, I do enjoy watching you guys and supporting you guys as well. So I thank you guys for inviting me on the show.
Yeah.
to tell my story.
Yeah, anytime. And like I said, anything new come up, with Angel Hands, with you, anything that we can do, we're here for you.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. April Ellis. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your story, your wisdom, and your vision. It's been an honor to hear from you, and I wish you and Angel Hands continued success.
Facts.
Thank you.
No doubt, no doubt.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And of course, to our audience, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, stay inspired and keep pushing forward. And once again, thank you, April, for joining us tonight. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Oh, before we go, is there anywhere, any links, any social media, anything like that you want to tell the viewers or the audience to where they can find you at, where they can donate,
So Angel Hands is on Facebook, Angel Hands LLC, and then you have Instagram, angelhandsllc.com, and then my website is www.angelhandsllc.com.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all got that information. Make sure y'all holler at her. Make sure y'all volunteer. Send that ching ching. Whatever you got to do. That's what you got to do. That's what it is.
Another episode of Food for Thought,
baby.
Love y'all. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Thank you, April.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, man. And as y'all know, we got some news from the one and only BK Pinky. So stick around for that. And here we go.
What's up, y'all? This is BK Pinky in the building, and I got that food for your thoughts, baby. Listen, man, what's going on with the youth out here, man? This is crazy, bro. Listen, man, we got these youth out here shooting up stuff, shooting at people that don't belong to get shot, don't supposed to get shot.
No.
This is crazy, man. Listen, man. Saturday around 7:25, 27, whatever, in the Bronx, Haven Park, 4 teenagers opened fire at a youth basketball game. Now, my son, 16 years old, he play ball.
Right.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
They out there just there to play ball, have fun, win or lose, no matter what.
Right.
But these 4 idiots, I call them, this is the dummy of the day. These are dummies of the day. 4, the domestic 4. Another domestic 4. It's just crazy, bro. Yo, man.
It's sick, man.
Shot and killed a 32-year-old male, shot in the chest. He died. 30-year-old man got shot in the back. Also, the 29-year-old lady got shot in the back, but they in critical condition. But we got a 17-year-old girl. Her name is Antonia Campbell. She got shot in the head.
Lord.
17 years old, beautiful young lady. And she got shot in the head.
I don't know what's going on with society, man, and these young kids.
Yo, respects, Alpha Mo, man, this is crazy, man, because we got kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I got to pray for my son every single day, if he's going to the store or he going to play ball or going to school, this is crazy, man. I don't understand it.
Yeah, you gotta pray for them to get back home every day.
It's like you describing this or saying this, it reminds me of Above the Rim. Remember the basketball scene in Above the Rim?
Yeah.
Crazy. It's come on, man. Let me tell you The domestic four. The domestic four. I'm gonna say their names, man. This is crazy, bro. You got a 25-year male, Robert Roy, 20-year-old Devin Reyes. You got a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old male. You can't release the names because they minors.
Mm-hmm.
4. Domestic 4.
And Pinky, it's like you said, they giving out football numbers. Them young kids, and then the 20-year-old, like
in Hispanics, they giving out football numbers, man. What's wrong with y'all?
They don't care about that. They don't care about the numbers until they in court and they say you in jail for life, and then everybody start crying and always want to be the victim.
Now they want to cry and whatever. You pick that gun up and you shot at the crowd. Instead, if you want somebody, you go get them directly. Why do you somebody else? And it's they was gang related. You know they're gonna say gang related.
Mm-hmm.
This happened in the Baychester Park part of the Bronx, Haven Park. Nobody gonna want to go there now.
Let me tell you, man, they're gonna start hitting these gangs. It's coming with the Rico joint. I'm telling you,
these cops, all these places gonna be there, man.
Yep.
So yo, man, this is crazy. Young youth, please stop, man. Stop with it, man.
Yeah.
Suicide recently.
Say that again.
We had a suicide recently. His name was Adam Raines.
Mm-hmm.
Young Caucasian kid. He committed suicide. He committed suicide from Chat GPT. Chat GPT helped him commit suicide.
What?
And I say this because I sometimes I ask, Trent, respects. And he said, Chat GPT, but I was like, wow, I needed to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Because Chat GPT helped him write the note. This is AI.
Yo, that's crazy wicked.
For him.
Well, you got to remember also that, this AI is giving what information is put into their brain.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you ask it a question, it's going to answer your question. So you can't really fault the Chat GPT because it's going to give you whatever question you ask them.
But let me tell you what Chat GPT said to the young man, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what they said. I'm gonna have to read this to you, man.
Go ahead.
Adam wrote, "I want to leave my noose in my room so someone finds it and tries to stop me." So he wanted somebody to stop it. I think he was looking for attention from his parents. What's going on with the parents? But that's where it sounded out when I first read it. But Chat GPT said, urge him to keep this from his family. Please don't leave the noose out. This space, the first place where someone actually sees you. Crazy.
That's crazy.
This is crazy.
And like Respects was saying.
So the parents are suing Chat GPT for helping the death of the suicide. It's I can't explain it, man.
It's like Respects was saying. It's only going to, for lack of better words, mimic what has been taught. So, all of that stuff that's going inside of there. That's that whole, like we were saying earlier, respects, the matrix of that system. And everything is part of that matrix of life system. And these kids are going to be affected by this. You know what I mean? Because they're using this social media, chat GPT as like that. You know, so it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And that's why I said respects your mind. You got to strengthen that mind, not you per se, but that's how we free ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because this is you know, it's AI, it's a computer, it's telling you what to do. It's like I don't understand. I really understand, man.
Yeah, and it's only going to get worse, man, because the more and more information goes out there, the more it knows. So
yeah, and the more of those algorithms that's put out there, like what just happened, you know, the unaliving of this young man, you know, the more of those things go out there, the more the artificial intelligence, AI, is going to learn. The more the kids are going to follow these things. You know what I mean? So we just gotta show them, man. And I don't know, man. It's crazy.
What else you got, baby?
On the last note, man, football season is here, baby.
Yes, sir.
Football season is here, man. But Shiloh Sanders, the son of Hall of Famer, aka Primetime, Deion Sanders, released from let go, not on the team anymore, on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Wow. For what?
Day after, he had a little squabble, you know, how Kendrick Lamar said, squabble up with the tight end, Mr. Zach Davidson of the Buffalo Bills. You know, Davidson grabbed this face mask and, he retaliated. Davidson, a big dude, child, small, had a, punk him. It's football, baby.
Yeah.
So he swung, slapped the helmet or whatever. Yeah, but the ref caught that. They ain't caught the face mask, but they caught that. So I guess it led to, repercussions for him, getting off the team.
Wow. So they cut him from the team?
Cut him from the team.
And now, how many people did that already?
Many people, man.
No suspension, no
suspension. Just cut him off the team the day after it happened.
Now, was this his first altercation?
Yes, he's a rookie. He's a rookie.
Yeah, but when I say the first altercation, it could be in like practice before season, preseason, stuff like that.
Maybe we didn't hear about it. We had an attitude or whatever, but it was on the field.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, he a rookie, he young. People make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You could have like benched them or something like that.
But let me tell you, me personally hearing this story, and thank you for sharing that because I was unaware of it, but I think it got something to do with Pops. They don't like his Pops, that whole NFL league. Telling you.
Interesting. I always said that was interesting.
Yeah, they don't like his Pops.
Don't hate on his Pops. He was a two-way player.
Mm-hmm.
That's whoever did it. That's whoever did it. Super Bowl champion. Come on.
They don't like what he achieved. Good, respect.
No, I was gonna say hopefully it's not a Sanders curse now. The
Okay.
things that's going on now. So hopefully these guys can recover from whatever is going on. The sun and as we know, you talked about it last week about Dion, the cancer and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's not a Sanders curse, and get things together out there.
And we ain't talking about Colonel Sanders either, baby.
No, 'cause that already got a curse.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we ain't talking about that. There ain't no chickens, man. So,
Yep.
you know, best of luck, Shiloh. I know somebody out there see your potential, man. You know, just like your other brother, man. So keep your head up. You know, your father got you, God got you, man. We on your side. And
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
PK Pinky. And that was your food for your thought, baby. Good night.
All right. PK Pinky in the building. Get him a round of applause again.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My final thoughts today with both guests today that came on today. As we close out tonight's show, I'm truly inspired by the journeys we heard, right? Respects.
For sure.
Miss April Ellis showed us the power of leadership and vision in the healthcare system, reminding us that compassion and innovation can transform lives. Bria Sheree, recording artists, remind us of the healing of uniting power of music, how art can move us, motivate us, and grab voice to our stories.
Facts.
What connects them both now is purpose. Whether it's building healthier communities or creating music that speaks to the soul, both women are using their platforms.
Yep.
And that's the kind of energy I hope we all take from this episode today. Use your platforms for good.
Yep.
So to Miss April Ellis and Bria Sheree, thank you once again for sharing your stories and your light. And to everyone tuning in, remember, whatever your path leads you, lead with passion and impact.
And don't forget, September 9th, Boy Toy.
Boy Toy.
That's right. September 9th. Go get that. Pick that
Bria
single up.
Sheree's
Get that.
single. Boy Toy. Get that, man. Get that. So until next time, this is Food for Thought Live. Stay inspired, stay motivated, and keep feeding your mind with soul. Now that's cool. Food for thought.
Food for thought.
See you next week, everybody. Later. Sorry. We had to come back. Yo, Pinky. Take us out, baby.
Yo, don't walk away from me. I'm love you from
Till next week, y'all. Later.
Peace.